Hey, so I'm gonna replace a gasket in my Kohler toilet, and the flush it isn't like a flapper, like a traditional flapper. It's got a sleeve that goes up and down. So I'll show you how to change the gasket on this kind of a flush valve if yours is leaking. So what can happen is that if your toilet starts to leak, and this has kind of been happening to me, if you're in the shower and this gasket leaks, the water will come on to refill the toilet tank, and it's making the shower hot. I burnt my ass about 3 times this morning. That filled up, so I was like, what's going on here? So I shut the shower off, and I could hear the tank filling up. I'm like, crap, it's going to be the gasket on the toilet because I know water's getting robbed from somewhere in the house. So let's dive into this, and it's a pretty easy thing to do. I'll show you what's involved with it. All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do is shut the water supply valve off, go into the tank so it doesn't fill up. And then I'm going to take the top off the tank, and then just flush the water to empty it out. And this is what the sleeve looks like. It's like a sleeve that goes up and down. It's not the old school like flap, but it flaps. It's attached to that valve. So you're going to pull out the fill hose right here. So you got to turn this part counterclockwise, and it might creak and make weird noises. All right, then it's going to come out like that. You got to undo the chain right here as well. So it should be like a little clasp on it. And then there you go. So here's a gasket, and this thing deteriorates over time, and that's what happened to this one. And it's just eroded. It used to be a red gasket, but now it's like, I don't know. It's not a red gasket anymore. Okay, so on the base right here, you can see where all the old gasket has kind of got stuck to the base. So you're going to want to get that off, and it should come off fairly easy. You just got a paper towel here and get all that off because you want it to have a good surface to seal it back onto. You don't want it to have any lumps or anything to screw it all up. All right, so now this old gasket should just peel right out of here, and there's a channel that it sits in right here. So you're going to take that out like that. And then I've got a new gasket. Some gasket that I have right here. I bought this one at Home Depot. It's from Corky. There's 2 of them in here. And it's telling us to use the one with the tab. I don't know why. Maybe mine did have a tab one time. It's telling me to use the one with the tab if I have this kind of a valve. So that's what I'm going to do. There's also a yellow gasket out there that's supposed to work too. So you're going to take the gasket and kind of work your way around the base of this. And it should fall right into place for you. There you go. It's kind of goes right in there. Right now it's in place. So now flip your assembly upside down. There's like a little keyway in here. If you look at this, yeah, there's can you see it better like that? Okay. There's a shape to it. It's kind of like almost like an arrow or something like that. So if you look down here, just kind of line up like the hole with this, get into place. Okay, so now push it down. It should feel its seat, and then turn it clockwise. Give it a little tug. It's on there, it's sturdy, it's locked in. Take your fill hose, put that back on. Give it a little tug. That's in there good. Now take your chain, get it on there, give it a little bit of tug, and now I'm locked in. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here, give it a test. That's all good. And I'm going to turn the water back on at the valve to fill the tank back up. I'm giving this a quick test run. It shouldn't take very long to fill your tank up. What we'll do is we'll flush it. We'll make sure everything's seated correctly, that it's not leaking anymore. And you should see the float rise, and that'll shut the valve off once it's got enough water, right? All right, here we go. All right, we should be good. Let's put your cover back on. That's all that's involved in replacing the gasket on this kind of a valve. Looks more intimidating than it is. It's not that hard. If you have the other kind of valve too with the flapper on it, I've got a video on that as well, on the typical style toilet. This one's a little bit different, so I wanted to make a video on this as well. Take it easy, guys.